and paying time. These pastors going insane. The Bible better change. They only preaching for the fame. The Bible better change. I see my people pockets drained. The Bible better change. The hood ain't gon' change. The Bible better change. The church is the problem, man. The Bible better change. They giving empty promises, man. The Bible better change. It's a doggone shame. The Bible better change. Got to expose the evil, man. The Bible better change.
Got so many churches on the block to see the people. Time to take the chains out the Bible, better expose the evil. Send our letters to all the pastors so that we can meet up. You didn't accept the invitation, let's turn the heat up. Your pastor out here prophet line, prostitute and take it time. You better watch them right your king, cause that boy be a pedophile. Look at them, they living vibe, my people sleep, they in and out. Can't see that they lead us wild, all because of trending style. Telling them to stop teaching that truth, oh you don't did it now. Cal said deploy them and set up cap and then we bring it out. Demons coming with that doctrine, so you know we mow it down. Bible belt destroyed because the Israelites right in your town.
From the east to the west, to the north, to the south. Pastor Pope Chop been running his mouth. Nigga getting the bag while your mama dance and shout. Running game on my people trying to take a Jew out. It's the money grab, got a pastor counting heads, cause the spirit been dead. Got a Jew seeing red, cause his mouth is full of lies. A Edomite in disguise, cause his mind ain't circumcised. He leading a Jew to the fire. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death. Ezekiel 37 trying to give a Jew the breath. Give me 7 seconds, man, I'm almost there. It's the saviors of the earth trying to get the people help. These pastors going insane. The Bible better change. They only preaching for the fame. The Bible better change. I see my people pockets drained. The Bible better change. The hood ain't gon' change. The Bible better change. The church is the problem, man. The Bible better change. They giving empty promises, man. The Bible better change. It's a doggone shame. The Bible better change. Got to expose the evil, man. The Bible better change. The Bible better change.
Trying to take the chains out the Bible, better expose
The Bible better change. Saviors of the earth. Saviors of the earth. Saviors of the earth. Y'all know what time it is. IUIC, Birmingham, Alabama. No more listing the lines and paying time. These pastors going insane. The Bible better change. They only preaching for the fame. The Bible better change. I see my people pockets drained. The Bible better change. The hood ain't gon' change. The Bible better change. The church is the problem, man. The Bible better change. They giving empty promises, man. The Bible better change. It's a doggone shame. The Bible better change. Got to expose the evil, man. The Bible better change.
Got so many churches on the block to see the people. Time to take the chains out the Bible, better expose the evil. Send our letters to all the pastors so that we can meet up. You didn't accept the invitation, let's turn the heat up. Your pastor out here prophet line, prostitute and take it time. You better watch them right your king, cause that boy be a pedophile. Look at them, they living vibe, my people sleep, they in and out. Can't see that they lead us wild, all because of trending style. Telling them to stop teaching that truth, oh you don't did it now. Cal said deploy them and set up cap and then we bring it out. Demons coming with that doctrine, so you know we mow it down. Bible belt destroyed because the Israelites right in your town.
From the east to the west, to the north, to the south. Pastor Pope Chop been running his mouth. Nigga getting the bag while your mama dance and shout. Running game on my people trying to take a Jew out. It's the money grab, got a pastor counting heads, cause the spirit been dead. Got a Jew seeing red, cause his mouth is full of lies. A Edomite in disguise, cause his mind ain't circumcised. He leading a Jew to the fire. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death. Ezekiel 37 trying to give a Jew the breath. Give me 7 seconds, man, I'm almost there. It's the saviors of the earth trying to get the people help. These pastors going insane. The Bible better change. They only preaching for the fame. The Bible better change. I see my people pockets drained. The Bible better change. The hood ain't gon' change. The Bible better change. The church is the problem, man. The Bible better change. They giving empty promises, man. The Bible better change. It's a doggone shame. The Bible better change. Got to expose the evil, man. The Bible better change. The Bible better change.
Take the chains out the Bible, better expose
The Bible better change. Saviors of the earth. Saviors of the earth.
Hey, Hey, shalom, Most High, Christ bless. I'm Captain Yadin. It's another episode of
Bible Belt Unchained.
Well, we're trying to unchain the minds of our fellow Christians, our fellow God-fearing, holy rolling. They just some good old Christians. We're trying to help them out.
What the hell is this?
They don't understand it. I miss the Christian church.
You do?
I do.
Really?
I miss it.
What you miss about it?
What you miss?
He said,
I've got holes in different area codes. No. But really, I was just
Sound
singing
like
the song.
ludicrous.
Y'all remember the choir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The choir used to get it in the Christian church.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, they
Remember
did.
when like the band director, what's his name? What they call him?
The choir
The choir
director.
director.
Yeah.
The choir director. He like one part of the choir would be singing one song, one part. Then the other part would be singing another part. Then you had the deep people. You know, I don't know, the tenor, the
bass and baritone.
whatever they called him. Mm-hmm. And like he'll like hold his hand and one would be like, oh, they'll be like, oh. They had like the different things and they'll make them
dancing.
I'll be like, man, they got it going on in this thing. What? That's the only reason. That's the only fun I actually had in the church.
Yeah.
Was the choir? Was the music?
Yeah.
And guess what we talking about today?
The music.
We talking about the choir. We talking about the
That's
Christian
right.
musicians in the church. The only part of the church that people actually really miss is the music. I still remember some of them dumb songs.
Oh yeah, me too.
They had
Nothing
some
but the
grain.
righteous shall see God. And the song said nothing but the righteous shall see God. I'm like,
And they always the same.
but what does that mean?
the lyrics don't matter.
The lyrics don't matter.
Something ain't right.
It's the vibe.
It's the groove.
They would just say stuff.
And don't
Hey,
let it be
y'all,
a bass.
Wait a minute. I'll get all the way. I always get off the show. First of
Yeah.
all, disclaimer. Because today's show,
It's
you know,
about
we
to be
may,
wild.
you know, I don't know what we going to say.
Who knows?
But it's not real.
It's
It's
alleged.
AI.
All of it
None of
is
this show is real. None of the stuff I'm saying
Artificial
has
intelligence.
any factual basis behind it. I am even not me. I am an AI character.
Right.
I'm really at home right now. I'm a
That's
ghost.
right.
All right, so nothing we saying is real.
It's all
It's
alleged.
all lies.
Right.
Everything we saying is a lie. Okay. So anybody listening to this, they want to get mad, just realize it's not real.
Right.
Let's get our scripture real quick. Let's get our scripture of the day.
Psalms 142 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
Bring my soul out of prison.
Bring your soul out of prison. The reason why we wanted to do this show is because we want to release the souls of our fellow Christian brothers and sisters. You got to get out of prison. Read.
That I may praise thy name.
The only way that you really going to be able to praise the name of the Lord is when your mind is out of prison. It's got to be taken out of Christianity. Go ahead.
The righteous shall compass me about.
The righteous, them that keep the commandments of God. That's who going to see God. Read.
For thou shalt deal bountifully with me.
And that's the only people that's going to be dealt right with is those that are righteous. Right? And them the only ones that are going to be right with God. You know, so, man, there's so many places I could go today. But you know what we got to deal with?
Hold on, Cap. Who is you?
I didn't say my name?
No.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. You know, because it's not really me. I'm not here. You know, this is AI.
Simulation.
Right? But I'm Captain Yadin, a.k.a. Big Judd, a.k.a.
Slim Wick.
No, I don't like that name. All right? And to my right, the New Testament side.
New Testament. All right. Officer Keaton, a.k.a. Tip of the Spear.
Yeah, Officer Soraya, a.k.a. Stick in the Cut.
Stick in the cut.
Yeah.
That's it.
And to my left right here, we got.
You already know it's the dark side.
He didn't even say nothing. He didn't say dark side.
He's still trying to warm up.
Yeah, he's still trying to warm up.
Oh, I
Cap.
gotta say dark side on his
You gotta
What's
warm up
going
on the dark
on
side.
here? Let me introduce it again.
Memphis,
You know,
here.
let me do it again.
Try again.
And to my left side right here, we got.
The dark side.
Yeah, we got the Stones in the back. Old
Stones in the
Testament.
back. Officer Jeremiah, a.k.a. Avon McCall.
Officer Bezalel, a.k.a. I ain't got no a.k.a. yet.
Oh, we'll figure it out before the show over with.
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High. You know, he done came down here from the mighty Memphis, Tennessee, with the mighty Captain Hoshaya. Taught me everything I knew. All praise to the Most High. So let me see. What we got a sponsor. What? Hold up. Let me scroll up a little bit. Cause I'm still on last week's show. They had the peg leg.
Man.
The dude that was getting it in his bottom. You know, here Israelite leader.
Damn.
All right, so where we at right now? So today we're gonna talk about gospel music. You know, I watched some videos last night. And it was like, man, I didn't know the origin of gospel music. I didn't know where it came from or anything like that. And it kind of tripping me out a little bit. But what we got? We got our sponsor first. So.
Yeah, the
Yes,
sponsors,
sir.
man.
All right, let's go to
Shout
our
out to the
sponsor first.
sponsors,
Shout
you
out
know.
to the sponsor. You
None
know
of
we
this
always
is
gotta have
real,
the sponsor.
by the way.
None of this is real. Okay. We got it up there? Y'all just had it up there.
None of this is real.
All right, so the sponsor for today this show is brought to you by Potato Pops. Handcrafted pop you can't refuse.
He grew a beard since last time. That's a familiar face right there, man.
Yeah, it is.
No, it don't. It look like the Potato Pop.
Yeah, I do like potato. We got another one.
Some people may be like, why, you know, where does this come from, Potato Pop? But we find out that there are a lot of pedophiles in Christianity.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So we're doing a show about the Bible Belt Unchained, dealing with the issues in Christianity. And so, you know, they wanted to sponsor the show. You know, I guess it's a way to bring more Christians to the show. They say it's too good.
You like popsicles?
Welcome to the family. It looks like you got some pills on the other end of the popsicle. I guess it's
And the little boy looks
Opioids,
traumatized.
Opioids. We got
I
one
guess
more?
it's
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day!
what is going on here?
Handcrafted.
Oh.
Cannot be refused. Yeah. Shout out to Potato Pops.
This
Shout out
is crazy
Potato.
right here.
Hey,
Potato
look.
Pops.
Thug Life Potato Pop. So this for you.
Look, for the people who are saying this look familiar to somebody, we ain't identify who
Nah, we
anybody.
didn't.
You know, if y'all making that connection, that is on y'all. You know, we just putting the photos out there for you to take a look at and show our sponsor. But if you making the connection, that's y'all. You know,
That's on y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with it. This ain't even real. This is not even real. But
Mark Ryder.
hey, yeah, Sean.
Bruh.
But you,
Ryder, man.
shout out to the sponsor for today, Potato Pops. We couldn't do this show without sponsors. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of equipment in here. Sometimes, you know, we don't steal from the church and tell them they got to pay 10%,
Right.
like the Christian church. So sometimes, you know, donations are welcome. So we want to say we appreciate the Potato Pop for sponsoring the show to bring in the Christians. All right, so
You like popsicles?
I think a perfect transition would be something I didn't know.
Right. Right.
There are some people that hate Israelites. They really hate Israelites. But with us talking about music, we're going to show, matter of fact, read Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
bring
Bring it out.
I mean, because we have to live the scriptures, y'all.
Yeah, we do.
It's one thing I want y'all to realize is that we have to live these scriptures. We can't just talk about the scriptures. Oh, yeah, we didn't introduce the reader, a.k.a.
Turtle water.
Turtle water.
It is.
Turtle
Hell of a
water.
drug.
It's official, y'all.
Now, I did not know. I thought this was all a joke.
No.
No.
But where the reader's from, they have water, and it's called turtle water. So when I came in today and I said, bro, y'all really went and bought stickers and put it on the water? And they said, no, this is real. I said, are you kidding?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
The only real thing about the show today. It's the
All
water.
it is
Turtle
real.
water.
Yep, turtle water. All right, so
1917.
yeah, read that real quick.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
So the Bible says we shouldn't hate our brother, right? So people say we're a hate group. They say IUIC is a hate group. You Israelites are all hate groups. So we want to make sure we want to showcase
Show some
some
love,
of our Christian brothers out there. So they say we shouldn't hate your brother in your heart. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Right, because some people, they hate us. They say stuff about us. You know, so we want to show that we don't want to bear any grudge, you know, against anybody. Read.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
But we should love our neighbor as ourselves. So we just wanted to put this out here. Since we're talking about music, there's a guy, even though he is a... Man, we did skip something. Don't worry, we'll get back to the 69 guy. Right? But there's a guy out there, his name is Vocab Malone, right? Weird transition, I know. Yeah. But when we talk about music, we realize that he does music.
Yeah, he does.
And he is a Christian.
Yeah, he is.
So we just wanted to showcase some of his music today. Let's see if we can get that on real quick. You know, because I was listening to it on my way here, and I almost ran off the road. It was bumping. I didn't know what to do. Can we get that going? Yep. Let's get that thing going. We got to hit play.
All right, y'all.
Come on in, y'all.
Showtime at the Apollo.
This is a sister act.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dr. Luke. The year right now, 2014. I'm outside studio, New Jerusalem. And if you don't know now, let me introduce you to my world. And
Yeah! Hold on, pause this right here, man.
Oh, bro.
Hey, man.
This guy stinks.
No, man. Nah, man, these is bars.
Bars.
These is holy bars right here.
Holy bars from 06, man.
Listen,
Back in
I
the
was
day.
like, I was driving, I was just like, yeah.
It
And I
definitely.
started doing the cabbage patch around this
Oh,
joint. I was
man.
like, this is the best music ever.
It definitely sounds like something you could for sure put on Sesame Street. It would go real nice on Sesame Street. Like if you wanted your kids to just learn more about, I guess you could call it
Jerus.
gospel. Like Sesame
Big
Street.
Jeru.
Perfect. Sesame Street.
You would let your kids listen to this?
Not at all.
What
No,
is
I would definitely not. You
What
know.
is wrong with you? Sesame Street. Well, you know what?
I'm just saying the
I
cadence.
found out that Bert and Ernie was a gay couple on Sesame Street.
Supposedly.
So it
Allegedly.
probably would go good
bro,
on
come
Sesame
on now,
Street.
dawg.
Hit play. Leave me up here. Hit play.
Picture this in a future time when even a president speaks to rhyme.
Yeah.
Poor too rich.
All right. Go do it. This is crazy.
son, where'd you find that?
Hey, look, y'all go
Corny.
check out that video. I think it got like 50 views. Give it 51.
That's right.
Did we have another one?
Yeah,
I thought we had something else too.
Yeah, that's some corny rap.
Man, we want to like the Bible said, love your neighbor as yourself. You know, I guess they say everybody your neighbor, so I don't know what vocab actually is, but I'm just gonna say, hey, we want to give him a little shout out on here.
Sound a little light on
Definitely
his
filling the
old man.
afro and the
Yeah,
cornrows.
hit that play thing right.
For his own good pleasure.
Oh, hold on, stop right there.
Wow. Hold
Man, this
on.
dude is a thug. Listen,
Thug life.
don't let it fool you. Right? Y'all see him now. He got his little Kango hats on and stuff like that. And how he's real nice, and he comes. Look, he used to be out there.
Yeah, he about
Thug
He
Bizzle.
like he probably used to be with
Y'all ever heard that
Thug
song? Y'all how it go? It start off. Every time you walk in the room, all you hear is your body, I'm body. And if your body, then I'm body. Stop being a damn fool. I'm from the street.
Damn, Cap, so you saying we when this brother run into us, we better than an ex-wigger? Yeah. This brother used to be a wigger out here in these streets.
He used to be a straight up wig out in these streets.
Wow.
Bro. Look at him, bro. Look how he got his head to the side.
super tough.
Bruh. Straight gangster, bruh.
Yeah, he like he used to be. He probably and during this time right here is probably with that church we was had as a sponsor a couple weeks ago. That Walking Down,
Yeah, Walking Down
Missionary
Christian
Baptist
Ministry.
Church.
Knock you out in the Lord. Yeah.
What?
Oh, got a call.
Yeah, but y'all ain't even got it on stick.
Yeah.
Stick in the cut.
He
Y'all
talking.
got it on me still. What the world going
Yeah,
on?
we got a call. Shoot.
We got somebody in. We got a call.
We got show enough.
I think we got show enough calling in.
Oh man, let's bring the call in here.
Enough, man.
Bring that thing through.
Dark side.
Dark side.
Dark side.
Hey man, I was just wondering who porch vocab sat on and let a black woman cornrow his head. You know, only way when you get cornrow like that, you gotta go to a black lady house and sit on the
Yeah,
porch.
ain't no white
Yeah,
people doing that.
Well, you know he a Christian, so you
You
know.
gotta be at a black lady house for that, man.
Hey, what you
man, I
talking about
just
that
wanna say-
the first song,
I
man?
just
I
wanted
mean,
to say, holy moly, it's your boy Luke. Say it again.
Yeah, that's the real vocab, man. That ain't the vocab we see today. This is the real one.
Yeah.
Beware.
Yeah,
Hide your
him
kids.
and I, you know, he had a couple black friends, man. He got some new black friends now. He like to sick them on Israelites.
Right.
He like to read for them now. But nah, man, I just wanted to call in a couple men vocab, you know, so we bigging up our Christian brothers. I just wanted to compliment him on his zigzag cornrows he had. You know, shout out to AI. I could tell he was inspired by black men. I'm sure he loved black men. I'm sure all the black men that's around him, he shows them that he love them all the time.
Damn.
Oh man, hey man, Most High Christ bless y'all, man. Dope show. I'm just listening, man. I just call
All right,
Mr.
show
John.
now.
Hey,
That
shalom,
right?
sir.
Nah,
Most High
Christ
Christ bless.
Dark Side.
Dark Side.
That's
Hey,
right.
let's finish. Let's play that song. I don't think we played that
Yeah, we
song
ain't heard
yet.
that one yet.
You know, we got the first one out. You know, especially dealing with Christian music, it's gonna go all together. You know, gospel music, this gospel rap. You know, wiggle tunes from the pulpit. Play that. Hit that play.
It exists for him. It came about simply because God decided, I'm going to do this. And it's all for him.
God is one. Father, Holy Spirit, and Son.
Uh-oh. Hey,
God
give me
is
up there.
one. Father, Holy Spirit, and Son. If you know the name. If you know the name.
Moms are sweaty.
Moms are name. Build, grow, show, maintain.
You know the name, Jehovah Yahweh. You know what I say? He's the ancient of days.
Hey.
He's always been, both tomorrow with a day. And yesterday,
Let's stop
it's like
sleeping on
race.
vocab,
Hey, y'all better stop sleeping on vocab.
Vocab, man.
You know what I'm saying? You better stop sleeping on vocab, bro. Them some bars, bro. He's like, you know the name. It's still the same. What kind of draws? Days is hangs. That's what I heard. That's what it sounded like he said to me. So I'm going with that. That's for hey, that's our brother though. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about my brother though. So you know we talking about gospel music, but you know the transitions is crazy. We had the Pedetto Pops, then we got vocab. Now let's go to 69 God of the Week.
69 God. We ain't forget yo.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy.
Who is the 69 God of the Week? I didn't even look at it yet. Oh man, he looked like a 69 God. All right, put that up here. What the hell? Oh, okay. Read that on Turtle Water.
Ohio pastor charged with public indecency after sex act with woman in backseat of vehicle.
Dang.
Brother, freak.
Dang.
Super.
The unholy spirit
Hey,
was
well,
so upon him.
at least.
At least it's a woman.
We did a transition today. At least it's a man dealing with a woman. That's you don't see that too much in the Christian church.
That's true. That's very
Men
true.
dealing
That's
with
true.
women, because you know the pastor over there in Tennessee, he was letting a man drop babies in his rectum.
Man.
my
You
God.
just
That's
brought up-
what
you
he
just-
said.
You just brought
listen,
that back up.
That's
Don't bring
what
up the
happened.
visual.
We gotta look that up and find out what happened with the rest of it. Is he still the pastor there? I want to go to that church and I want to talk to him and read some scriptures to him and tell him that that's wrong, right? All right, let's see what the article. We got an article. Is it a video? Or it's just an article. All right, go ahead and read that thing.
An Ohio pastor and former county commissioner candidate was charged this week with public indecency for engaging in a sex act with a woman in the back seat of an SUV.
Come on, Pastor. Go ahead.
Aaron Williams Jr., 56, pastor of Maddox Memorial Church of God and community leader in Mansfield, Ohio, pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charge in Mansfield Municipal Court on Thursday.
Turtle water. Right down to the
Yabba dabba.
46-year-old.
The 46-year-old woman in the vehicle with Williams wasn't Williams' wife.
Oh, you slide devil, you. That man right there is a player. Go ahead.
According to the information on the church's website, the woman was also charged with public indecency and also pleaded not guilty. The Royals Report, TRR, reached out to the woman but didn't receive a response. Williams wouldn't commit to the TRR or whether the woman was a church member. Her name is tagged a couple times on the church's Facebook page, including a spot among the church's top fans.
Oh, she a top fan. She could be the only fan.
She a fan.
Right? She the only fan. Keep going.
TRR isn't naming the woman because TRR doesn't name alleged sexual abuse victims. According to the abuse experts, sexual behavior by a pastor toward an adult under their care who is in a position of less power is considered adult clergy sexual abuse. ASCA. ACSA is illegal in 14 states.
ACSA is adult clergy sexual abuse is illegal. So basically saying if you are a pastor, you are not, if you have sex with someone that's under your direction, that's sexual abuse. It's crazy right here. All right, well, go back. Show us picture again. All right. Well, shout out to a Christian pastor that's not homosexual. You know, I got to put our hands together for that. Shout out to the non-homosexual pastor. Yeah, it's difficult to find these days. You got something?
Yeah, at least he ain't getting swallowed up.
Oh,
man. You know, some pastors, some of these pastors out here getting swallowed up. At least he ain't. This is a step up from that. You know.
I'm traumatized.
Alrighty then.
I'm trying to figure out, like, in a situation like this where the charge is, what's a public indecency. So like somebody had to be an eyewitness to either see it, record it, or something to bring about this allegation. And now both of y'all plead not guilty. I'm like, y'all damn near caught red-handed. What are you pleading not guilty to?
Well, you know, the court system in America is jacked up. Yeah. Like, you know, sometimes I watch some of these court police shows, and I mean, one time they caught this guy with at least, I mean, he had so many bags of weed, and he didn't even go to jail. They just took it, and then they let him drive off. I was like, what is going on here? So the justice system is messed up. They probably got a lawyer. Lawyer said, just plead not guilty. They'll go down to a lesser charge. It's probably something like that. That's probably what it is.
This?
But you know what?
Ain't no justice.
69 guy of the week. Pastor, what's his name? Pastor what?
Pastor Aaron Williams Jr.
Aaron Williams Jr. Right? We probably need to go back and look into these cases and see if they still the pastors of these churches one day. We need to do like a 69 guy recap or something like that and find out, like, did they get a new pastor or the same pastor or what? But all right, let's get into the show. Let's get into the, as they say, meat and potatoes.
Be careful.
Yeah, you got to be careful. We're talking to Christians and saying meat. You never know what's going to happen. All right, let's get to the show. Oh, my goodness, man. This is crazy. Right? All right, well, let's get to this first video right here. I watched this video last night. Shout out to Sister Julia. I watched this video last night, and this was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Right? I did not know the connection that gospel and gays had. I had no idea that they were like joined together in some type
joined
of
to the hip.
Knit as one
gay
man.
rainbow.
Nigga, you gay.
See how I did that? Turned it into a rainbow. All right, hit play.
Hard-legged men rubbing on one another. It's an abomination to God and to nature.
Now stop. Now what she's saying is she's talking about two men being together, something that they probably deal with in the church a lot. And they said it's an abomination, right? But I don't think it is, according to Christians.
No.
Yep.
All right, keep it going.
Brother's a liar.
But if you look at half of our choirs and a great number of our artists that we call abominations and we call demons, we demonize and dehumanize the same people that we use, and we don't say nothing about the gay choir director because he's good for business.
Hey, that face he made, though,
it's kind of evil.
He looked like the Grinch. You know, he said, we don't say, I'm going to be honest with you. The church I grew up in, you know, the piano, he played the piano or the organ?
It was the keys.
Let me think.
It's a spirit on them keys, Cap.
He was on that side. The organ player was gay. No, he was the piano player, I think. Because I told my mom, I had told her I wanted to learn how to play the piano. You know, I was just like, hey, I want to learn how to play the piano. I thought it was pretty cool. I could play Mary Had a Little Lamb. And she was like, nah. She was like, nah. And I'm like,
we good.
Well, why not? And she told me.
We good.
She said, nah, he like men. I said,
oh.
At that point, I was very confused about why was he in the church playing the piano if he liked men. I didn't understand it. It didn't make any sense to me. But nothing about the Christian church really makes sense.
Right.
No, it does not. Let's go ahead, play.
Sexuality.
I love what Bishop Yvette Flunder always
you
says.
gay.
She says there would be no gospel music without gay people.
Now,
because
he said there would be no gospel music without gay people.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, when I first heard it, I was kind of like, nah, they got gospel musicians that's not gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean there'd be no gospel music without gay people? But then when I started thinking about it and started watching the different videos we had for the show and just, it was very much a lot of gay tendencies in gospel music.
Feminine.
You know, just him right there. You know, just, you know, he didn't look like a manly man.
No.
You know, somebody like that wear a cape. It's probably another man under that thing.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying. I mean, he looked fruity to me.
Right, 100%.
You know. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, and it's matter of fact, can I read something about
Yeah.
Romans 1:32? Just goes with that last pastor in the intro said about how a lot of people will talk about the gay musicians or the gay people in the church, but then sidestep the musicians because they're good for business. And the Bible talks about that behavior right here in Romans 1.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 32. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Because in that intro, the fat woman and was it the other brother, they are admitting that they understand that in the Bible, God considers these type of sexual interaction between a man and man, woman to woman is something that's ungodly, something that the Bible says is worthy of death, right? At least under Moses, worthy of death. It says that these individuals who know that sometimes they not only do the same things, which every week when we have a 69 God of the week, majority of the times it is some type of homosexual or pedophilia behavior. And they not only do the same, but it says they have pleasure in them that do them. Why? Because they get some type of benefit. Because what happened? What is the purpose or the use of that music? Music get people get their emotions riled up, having them feeling some type of way, getting them feeling good to do what? To open up them pockets, open up them wallets, and fill in that plate.
Now, man, I gotta skip around, y'all. I'm sorry. Because what the scripture you just read, I was gonna read it later.
Oh, dang.
But it's good. That's good. It said goes into what you said about have pleasure in them that do it. If you go to it, if you look at the one, it's the last from the bottom. The Michigan Church fires beloved musician.
Oh yeah.
If we can bring that up, it's an article, New York Post article. Because you saying this about having pleasure in them, because you gotta ask yourself a question. These people know what type of lifestyles these people live in.
Right.
Yeah.
They know this, right? So your question would have to be like, well, how are everybody okay with this? Right? Read that.
Michigan Church fires beloved music director after learning of his gay marriage, sparking outrage among parishioners. Outrage. I'm sorry. Outrage among parishioners.
Whatever you do, don't ever drink this water. If you drink this water, it's gonna mess you up. You're gonna say weird things. Look at it. He done drunk it all. He done drunk all his water. They brought it to me. I said, "Oh, this real water? I mean, I can drink this." I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna drink this water. I ain't drinking that turtle water.
You niggas are
Right?
crazy.
So when I first saw this, it said Michigan Church fires beloved music director after learning of his gay marriage, sparking outrage among parishioners. I thought that the outrage was the fact that they had a gay music director. because he's been that music director for, I think, 30 plus years.
Right.
So I thought they were just like, man, this is crazy, man. This guy been in our church. He's married to a man. You know, that's where I thought the outrage was from until I read the whole article. Go down and let's read the article. That's him right there. He looked like a 69 guy. Go ahead.
A beloved music director at a Michigan Catholic church was fired.
Whoa, hold up. Catholic church.
Yep.
So it
Catholic
makes sense.
strike again.
Men on men, working that which is unseemly. Go ahead.
Was fired after an unknown source informed church officials of his same-sex marriage, sparking outrage from parishioners, with many protesting and some renouncing their membership over the termination.
Right. So they wasn't mad at the gay dude.
Right.
They were mad at the church for firing him. It says they renounced their membership. You know, they was like, oh, I don't even want to be a member here no more if we can't have a gay choir director. I'm like, wait. It should be opposite of that.
Exactly.
But it lets you know, and that's the whole thing about Bible Belt Unchained. When we started off, we talked about how they were able to spread Christianity like this in the South, and it's because they made concessions for the wicked Southerners. Yeah. Y'all remember that? They made concessions for the wicked Southerners. They said, okay, well, you know what? You don't have to go to seminary school. You could just go and teach. And it was just like, well, the men down here, they was like, listen, we like to drink. We like to gamble. We like to do all this stuff. We're not about to stop doing that to be a part of some religion. So they said, okay, just give us some money and we can say you can go to heaven. Deal.
Yeah, that was it.
So now we see this down here in the South, in the Bible Belt, to where they're okay with the fact that their music director was married to a man. He wasn't just gay. He was married to a man, even to the point to where they wanted to boycott. They actually boycotted, if we keep reading.
Fred Sespanskis was canned from his position at St. Francis Church in Traverse City on October the 18th after the church officials discovered he had a same-sex marriage ceremony to his long, tall partner in Nevada in 2020.
Wait, his long, tall partner?
Long time.
Oh, okay, all right. All praises. I was like, what they talking about here?
I'm sorry, I be talking fast.
Go ahead.
To his longtime partner in Nevada in 2020, according to Traverse City Record Eagle. Sespanski's known by churchgoers as Mr. Fred.
Mr. Fred.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know he had potato pops.
Yes.
Mr. Fred had the potato pops on deck. Read.
Was confronted by Reverend Michael Lingard after church leaders received a letter from an unnamed individual about his marriage.
Now, imagine the Catholic priest firing you because you married to a man. He was like, you couldn't have been married to a kid.
How dare you?
We could have kept this thing going, but you want to be married to an adult. Stroll up. That's him right there. Let's get a good picture. That's him right. That's him right there. You know. Now, come on now. Look what kind of dog he got. He got a lap dog, man. Come on.
Man.
Go ahead. Shout out to the brothers with lap dogs.
When confronted, he confirmed the marriage and was informed by Lingard that his services were no longer needed after serving as the church's music director for 34 years. Sespansky was also told he could no longer take communion during worship service.
Now, he's been there for 34 years in front of all these people, and nobody knew.
That's hard to believe.
That's hard to believe.
Nobody knew. A 34-year-old man, 34 years. Nobody knew what was going on. Of course they knew what was going on. And whoever sent that letter in was like, hey, I'll tell everybody. And so they freaked out, and they said, let's just fire him. Right? Scroll down.
Okay. Scroll back up. It says following his termination.
Yeah, read that.
Just the name right here. You got to read.
Go ahead. Rick.
Follow his termination, the Diocese of Gaylord. Diocese of Gaylord, Michigan Bishop Jeffrey J. Walsh wrote in a statement that Sispansky's marriages jeopardizes a ministerial agreement for employment.
I'll just
the town Gaylord, Michigan.
Gaylord. The irony of
Gaylord Fokker. Gaylord, Michigan.
Hey, Cap, but you know what this proves, though? What we say all the time. The Christian church is filled with a bunch of hypocrites, and they hate the laws of God. Because what happened was they did exactly what the Bible tells you to do. Can I get a scripture real quick? 1 Corinthians 5:1.
1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 1. It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication as is not so much as nine among the Gentiles, that one should have his father's wife.
So it's fornication. We know it's fornication is running rapid in the Christian church, right? But in this case, it's homosexuality or B&B. You know what I'm saying? Blood and boo-boo everywhere.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
So this brother right here is a homosexual in the
Welcome
church.
to the show, my brother.
Yeah, B&B
you
everywhere.
fit right in.
So the brother a homosexual in the church. So, and everybody been knowing it. The heads of the church, the people that got upset that he got put out, everybody been knowing he been gay. But they hate the laws of God so much that they protest against it. Go to verse 9, because it says when you're dealing with fornication, you got to deal with the people in the church a certain way so the spirit don't spread. Read it.
Verse 9. I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye need go out of the world.
So we know all that type of activity goes on in the Christian church. It's idolatry, but fornicators cannot be amongst you. The scriptures say that. So they just prove that the Christian church hate the application of God laws.
That's it. Hey, that's it right there. That's it. But go back to it just to show the extent of what they did. If we go back to that article, let's see, slide down a little bit. Yeah, read that. A public
act of same-sex marriage is a formal recognition that a relationship is more than friendship, and thereby jeopardizes a ministerial agreement for employment, Walsh wrote.
Now that's crazy right there that they're getting rid of him because he's married to a man. Why didn't they just like move him to another church like they do the priests when the priests be raping the kids?
Right.
So the priest can rape a kid and they'll keep the priest and still pay him. Right. Have them living in their own house or apartment or whatever they have set up. But the choir director could be actually married to a man, and they just fire him.
Mm-hmm. Selective politicking right there.
Yeah. And the Catholic Church racist.
Nah, but
they gaysis.
It goes into that what Christ was getting on the Pharisees about. You know, you have a beam in your eye, and you trying to point out another beam and can't judge the matter aright. Because we all know the Catholic Church is notorious with pedophilia, pederasty, all that stuff.
Whoa. What the hell is pederasty?
Oh, that's the second long piece.
Pederasty is dealing with young children. All that.
What's pedophilia?
It's still the same thing.
Nerd.
Yes. Okay, bet.
Yes, it's the same thing.
But that's the dilemma you fall into though when you teach a doctrine that is antinomian, which is against the laws of God. Like that is literally the dilemma you fall in. Like where do we draw the line? Okay, this level of evil,
right? We
don't like. We gonna talk about this one, but all the other stuff we'll deal with, and that could be okay. Like this is the dilemma you have.
And
deal with.
And let me get Romans 1:25 real quick. 1:25 on this, because this proves that the Christian church cannot judge matters. This is why. Even what we deep diving into their music, the influence that their music have on our community, and how their music, well, I can't even say their music because they actually bit off funk, what was it, funk, R&B, rap. They bit off those other genres that was of the world. Read that real quick.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
We understand that the who is Esau. the so-called white man. That's who changed the truth of God into the lie. Read.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Our brothers and sisters serve man more than they serve God. And this goes to the fact that, watch when we get further into the show, you actually see where this music actually goes. Our people, we already prefaced it, they would go to church just to hear the music. When I used to go to church as a kid, I remember it was a guy who said, if I can't dance, it ain't worth coming. He said that back then, and that was early 2000s. So I already know that the music played a big role in the church. But read that again.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Read on.
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
So a lot of our brothers and sisters in the Christian church, y'all are serving the creature, meaning man, before you serve God. And now we see that you can't even judge matters. You put somebody out that is homosexual, but then the congregants get mad at the person putting them out for following God's law. It makes no sense. Why are y'all there? Because y'all there for the music. That's why y'all there.
You gonna do what God said to do? Oh, hell
Man,
no.
nah.
Protest.
Off
Ain't
with
fair.
his head. All right, let's go back to the that first video we had where we was going into the gospel gays and gonorrhea, something like that.
Triple G.
I mean, dealing with Christianity is almost like the never-ending story.
It is.
We there yet?
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, let's get him from the beginning when he started doing his two-step.
Two-step shuck jive.
Let's go with that dance that they do in the church all the time.
Yeah.
It's
it
like,
is.
what is that? They
I
get
never
it. They
got
get
it.
it from this guy right here. Go ahead. Somebody want me to believe that he go home to a wife.
Bishop Yvette Fletcher always says. She says there would be no.
That's the same dance.
Without
Yeah,
gay
it's
people,
literally the same.
It's a shuck.
because ultimately, like, we created it. It's a art form that is so closely linked with gay culture, but also
whoa.
Art form,
Whoa.
gay culture.
There we go.
Get out of here.
Whoa, wait a minute. You missing the whole
Hey,
point
bro,
of this.
come on now, dog.
First of all, what
Come
type of
on,
glasses
man.
are those?
Bro, yeah, that's
What is going on with those glasses? They're like a figure 8 or something? Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I don't know. What's up with your boy on the left side? That's
Got his
Lamar
chest.
from the Revenge of the Nerds or something?
Got a chest all out.
This is crazy. Now, if these are two church musicians, you want me to believe that nobody know? Nobody know?
They know, they just ignoring it.
It's
Kev.
they ignore
it's
it.
the original don't ask, don't tell.
That's it.
That's it. As long as you don't ask or you don't make it too public to where we can't, what they say, plausible deniability.
Yes, sir.
Once you blur them lines, well, we have to admit that it's obvious that you gay. Now we got a problem. But as
That's
long as
it.
you keep it somewhere in the closet and we don't say nothing about it, we good.
But also at this point, they gonna have to be humping in the pure pool, pit for somebody to say something. God, look, the brother's shirt is suede. This shirt,
Coming in
like, you
hot.
walking here with this shirt on. I'm like, bro, just leave, turn around, just get up out of here.
He said at this point they got to be humping in the pulpit.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but just what they said is that there would be no gospel music without the gays. And the crazy part is that, I mean, when we talk about, now when we say gospel, what we talking about? We're not talking about the music that they made in the Bible, right? So I want to make sure, like when we say Christianity, it's not talking about Christians, the real Christians in the Bible. And the music we talking about, we're not talking about the music like we talk about when King David danced and stuff like that. No, that's not what we talked about, right? King David, they had music playing after they just came back from war. They weren't listening to, no, that wasn't playing when King David came back from killing people.
That's right.
But we're talking about this right here, this new gospel music.
Ghost spell music.
Ghost spell?
Yes.
You always come up with something interesting. I'm going to say interesting. All right? But, you know, when you start looking into this documentary right here and different other ones that were kind of too long for the show, you realize that they're telling the truth. This music came from homosexuals.
Right.
You know, homosexuals. Hit play.
Schisms in relationship to gay culture.
Wait Wait, stop right here. It says, Claire revealed to me she was engaged in a clandestine affair. What does that word mean? Clandestine. Does anybody know? Maybe somebody look it up real fast. Y'all ain't got to find it, IT. She over there about to freak out.
They about to freak out.
Yeah, kept secret or done secretively.
Wait, read it. What does it mean?
Clandestine is kept secret or done secretively.
Right. So she had a secret affair with
lover.
a fellow female gospel performer. Right.
Yeah.
So let you know this stuff was going on. Now, this is what's weird to me. Give me full screen. This is what's weird to me. When he goes into the hypocrisy, how in the world can you be a gospel performer in the church where you have this book right here, right, which is called the Bible. I don't know if they know about the Bible. It's the Bible that speaks against homosexuality, and you be a homosexual.
Well, I think I got an answer for you,
That's
Cap.
bananas.
Because in the church,
The hell is this?
the Bible is like this.
Closed up.
It says that we gonna
That's
see this right.
right.
We just
And
gonna
the
look
music
at it,
loud.
No, they left him in the car. In
in the
the
car.
In the,
Pastor got on the poop. His clothes, though. We're not gonna open it. We just gonna
Cause
Play
hey,
music.
you know what's crazy? Because it was a point in time where, like you know, they had the little compartments in the back of the pews where had a book sitting in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
I remember
It-
that.
It used to be the Bible and the hymns, not
Yeah.
just straight hymns. Ain't no Bible,
Yeah.
just straight hymns.
Yeah, because we went to 2819. You know, most of those people didn't have Bibles.
Yeah.
You know, they just was going into church. They didn't have Bibles. They was just walking in there. Why? Because they wanted the show. They wanted the production value. They wanted to be entertained. Is what
That's
they
it.
want. And you can see it a lot of times. You know, you can see how when certain pastors not there, they get upset. They get mad. You know, it's definitely a production of how they do certain things in the church to make people, to make people have fun. They there for fun. All right.
The hell is this?
But yeah, I don't get it. You're a gospel performer, but you're gay. You would think that you would be convicted. But what happens is
No.
that the church doesn't convict you. You know, we did a class yesterday about being a hireling, right?
Right.
And about not putting in work. As soon as class was over, a brother came up to the leadership table and said, "Hey, Cap, I feel like you was talking to me. I need to try and make some changes. What can I do? How can I be more involved?" Right? That's what the word of God is supposed to do. It's supposed to
Compel
convict
you.
you,
Yes.
compel you to righteousness, right? So if you can be a gospel singer, singing gospel music, being a part of a church, a Christian church, and not feel some type of way about it, then what kind of shepherd you got in that congregation right there?
That's it.
He definitely just talking about money.
That's it.
That's it.
And Cap, can I get another script? 1 Kings 14:22. Because this actually shows that question that you asked, like if they are homosexual, they don't feel any type of way that you're in the church. We're gonna see why. Read that, because this happened in times past as well. Read that.
1 Kings chapter 14 and verse 22. And Judah did evil in the sight of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins,
Read
which
on.
they had committed above all that their fathers had done.
So there's certain sins that is gonna describe what Judah has done to get God upset. Read.
For they also built them high places.
So the high places goes into the church house of today because we understand that God isn't there. But at this time it was groves. They were serving other gods. Read.
And images.
Read on.
And groves
Uh-huh.
on every high hill and under every green tree.
So these groves today are the Christian church, but I'm going to make the parallel. Read.
And there were also sodomites in the land.
Read on.
And they did according to all the abominations of the nations which the Lord cast out before the children of Israel.
So y'all see that there was sodomites also in the land too? They was in the land of Judah. They was in the midst of groves or these churches, these congregations of wickedness. Why wasn't nobody saying anything about it? Where were the women? The women was right there with them. And then this is showing you when idolatry is high, sodomites or that sexuality also is high as well. So it follows hand in hand. So you cannot be saying you serving God and a homosexual at the same time. It's impossible. There's some form of idolatry present in the church house, which they're celebrating. They're not following after God's law. They don't even keep none of God's high holy days. They will keep man's high holy days, his Labor Day, his Thanksgiving, his Halloween, his New Year's. They'll keep those things in their churches. But when it comes down to what God wants, this is why, Cap, they feel comfortable. Because it shows you in the Christian church, it's idolatry. It's idol worship.
This is why we able to do a 69 God of the Week
every
single
week.
Part of the reason why we able to do Bible Better Unchained, because we have so much content from
That's
the
right.
Christians. Because y'all evil, man.
I mean, we could do 69 God of the day if we wanted
every
to.
single day.
Literally.
Yeah, we could. Every day, y'all off the chain.
But why? Like I like the question Cap posed about like why wouldn't you feel any conviction? But you gotta think about the environment they in. Why would they feel any conviction? Because if you know that you're a homosexual and you coming in this church, but to your left, you know that nigga's a gangbanger. To your right, that nigga sell drugs. The pastor is sleeping with little kids, and they all
place you want to be.
and they still come in here and say that they love God. Then why would I feel any type of way about
That's it.
me being gay and being in there? You see
Hey,
what I'm
it's the same thing with our black households right now. Black households are ran by the woman, right? And I watched a video today of this young lady, and she was saying, y'all wonder why women from that was born in a certain time is so messed up. It's showing like it's because of the households they was born in. She said that she grew up in a household to where her mother's male friends was having sex with her, and she was in the house having sex in front of her while she was a young girl. Like they grew up in those households. They dudes go in and different men come in and out, in and out, in and out. We wondering why everything's so messed up, So we see it. The pastors, go to Ezekiel 22. The pastors are messed up. The leaders are messed up. That's why Christ had to come to move those scribes, Pharisees, the chief priests. He had to move them out of the way, right? Because through them, we couldn't gain perfection through them because they was wicked as hell too, right? Read that, Ezekiel 22, verse 26.
Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 26.
Go ahead.
Her priests have violated my law.
The pastors in these churches, they also violate the laws of God, right? So that's why they don't call out sin. They don't call out sin because they're in sin, right? So it's like if I'm in sin, then what? I can't talk about this sin, that sin, because I'm in sin. Go ahead.
And have profaned my holy things.
They profaned the holy things. Go ahead.
They have put no difference between the holy and profane.
And that's it right there. Pastors today put no difference between the holy and profane. Sometimes we ask Christians, what's the Sabbath day? They go, every day is a Sabbath day. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. What do you mean every day is a Sabbath day? What scripture says that? They just look at you like this.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? Every day is a Sabbath day to them.
Bro,
all foods is clean to them.
That's it.
Just pray over it. And who taught them that? The pastor taught them that. Keep reading.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
Go ahead.
And have hid their eyes from our Sabbaths, and I am profane among them.
Right. Everything is messed up in the Christian church, and it starts with the leader. The leader of the church is off, and guess what? He leads the people to also be off. That's why they so destroyed. That's why they messed up. So it's time for our people to come out of the Christian church. You have to leave, which we see Club J going out of business. All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
And we see them yellow tickets on there, lease. All praise to the Most High. Club J is leaving.
That's right.
They're leaving, So I wanted, we should just get the whole thing, So of the whole block, what I'm saying? But
Hey, Cat, real quick.
yeah, I wasn't talking.
Baruch. I mean,
go ahead, get in there.
All right.
Damn, son.
Baruch chapter 6, verse 9, real quick. Something that you said. I'm just adding on to your words.
Thanks.
That's all, Cap. That's all. Read that real quick. Because this goes back into that same vein. How what Kat was just bringing out with these men or these pastors teaching evil to our brothers and sisters, they're causing them to go astray. But we understand that there's idolatry present. I'm about to show you an idolatrous practice that was done amongst idolaters. Read that.
Baruch chapter 6 and verse 9. And taking gold as it were for a virgin that loveth to go gay.
Read.
And they make crowns for the heads of their gods.
See that? They're making crowns upon their heads for their gods. Read.
Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves.
They pay themselves the gold and silver that was given to them by the people in the belief of that said idol. Read.
Yea, they will give their all to the common harlots and deck them as men with gold.
You got to read that slow.
Yea, they will give their all to the common harlots.
So the common whores, read.
And deck them as men with garments.
And they would clothe these harlots as men. That's cross-dressing. Read.
Being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood.
So they would adorn them with these clothes of opposite sex and adorn them as gods. These are idol worshipers.
Sound like some evil fantasies right there.
It's showing you that in the Christian church, this is what goes down. It has nothing to do with God. It's everything to do with idols. Last verse, read.
Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moth, though they be covered with purple raiment.
So we all see that according to God, he has a dress code, a dietary law, all these laws that uphold him. So that means if you're going opposite of his law, which God are you worshiping? If your music is in the midst of, is it upholding God's commandments or is it upholding debauchery? So, hey, Christians, y'all got a lot to answer for right now.
Nah, they don't need to answer. They need to shut their damn mouth.
That's right.
Keep them. Ga, 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 ga. Keep your mouth closed, Christians. Where were we at?
Video.
Let's go back to the video.
So there's a respectability politic. You know, most of the time, if your talent's great enough and you're not flamboyant.
Oh, stop.
That's it.
That we just said. It's a respectability and for talents that are great. So real good singers, people that's real known and that can sing real good, it said as long as they're not flamboyant.
There it is.
That's it.
Man, if they're not like, hey, if they're not like that dude from IGBK, Bahana Man. Bahana Man. Like that dude gay. I mean, he not. He does things that will be considered.
They're very.
Make the noise. Right. You do that, people would consider you gay. Right? I don't know him, and this show is fake, so none of this is real. You know, but I mean, he did that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, so flamboyant. So as long as you're not flamboyant or like take a microphone and make a noise in front of it like this, you okay? They'll be like, nah, they good. They may know that she has they know that she had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever they had back then, but they allowed her to have that because she was a very good singer, right? A good performer, and they had a little respect of persons with her.
They did.
You know, now they say we man worship, but look what kind of worship they was doing. They was letting the gay woman be gay and sing gospel music. They got everybody in there jumping around, thinking about the Lord, and she thinking about her girlfriend.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's like when I listened to that Frank Ocean song for the first time.
Oh,
I like that song. And then he said, it was my first time. I was like, oh, man, he was a virgin until he met his girl. And they was like, no, he like men. I was like, what?
What happened? Where are we?
I really like that song. That thinking about the song. I was like, this is a good song. And it's like, he talking about a man.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rashad, You know, he had some nice music. Then they had a video of him on his
my
knees,
God.
gaga gaga. I was like, what is going on here? Don't tell me nothing about celebrities, because you can't watch their movies or listen to their music no more.
Right.
Right. Shout out to original royalty.
That's
Good.
right.
Yes, all praise to the Most High for original royalty.
Real
for
gospel
putting
music.
out great music and for putting out great films.
That's it.
All praise to the Most High and great
That's
clothing.
right.
Make sure you need some clothes, some gear. Get on originalroyalty.com.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? They got it. Hit play.
People will just
Oh my
accept
goodness.
you
What's
and
up with them
go down
glasses,
with
man?
your career.
Hey, bro, come on
And
now,
other
dog.
people aren't.
I didn't even see the
capable.
nose ring.
It's just not
Yeah,
either
that's
they're just
wild.
not capable of it, or it's
Come on,
not
man.
their
You
desire.
can't look at this dude and tell me he's not a queer.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I mean, it's no
I don't think he's denying it.
no
though.
way
He-
around.
No.
He's really telling. When you watch the whole thing, you realize he's telling the stories that the people wanted to make sure it got out before they died of something.
Right. But I mean, read Isaiah 3:9. You know, what I'm saying? This would remind me of. You know, this is the culture that America pushes not only to black people but to the youth, because I mean, the older people like they already halfway destroyed, but they want to attack the youth. They want to make sin comfortable for you. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
This is flamboyant. They want to make sin comfortable
Hey.
for you. You know what I'm saying? So you can dwell in it. Just like what's the show with Martin Lawrence? Is it Martin Lawrence? Not Martin Lawrence. The other one.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Medea. You know, they make it comfortable, make you laugh at it. Where you become desensitized to it.
Hey, Martin
then
Lawrence,
it becomes
too.
a normal thing in your life. You know, we can't be like this, y'all. Go ahead, video.
But that toleration though, what he just said in the video not too long ago, in regards to like if you got a good talent and you're not very out there with it, they'll tolerate it. That what it reminds me of is the same way with the drug dealers, how they do. They know that they're responsible for all this bad in the hood, but as long as it's Thanksgiving, they giving out turkeys, they
We
doing these
good.
back to school. It's like, okay, well, he all right. Look, he doing something for the community, so we'll let it ride, even though he's the reason your mama's not in the house.
Right.
You know?
And we can't be like that. We got to start shaming these. Can I say faggots?
No.
No.
Say the S word.
We got to start shaming these
Sodomites.
sodomites. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we can't make
right.
it comfortable for the sodomites or the whores. You know, we got to make
Shame
we
the
got to
fire
make them
brands.
uncomfortable.
The fire.
The fire brand.
Hey, but you know what it remind me of also? Those Christian pastors, because some of the Christian pastors are famous. They kind of larger than life, like Michael Todd,
Oh, yeah.
T.D. Jakes.
What's his name? Pastor Mike?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Michael Todd.
Yep.
Michael Todd.
No, not Michael Todd. It's a pastor here. He's a musician. They call him Pastor Mike.
Oh,
Is it up that gay church? That
at
guy?
the Rock?
The Rock.
The Rock
yeah,
Church.
The Rock. Yeah,
Right
The
here,
Rock.
yeah.
He had a gold
Entourage.
suit on at the Grammy.
Yeah.
Not the Grammys.
Gospel.
The Gospel Awards.
Awards,
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Alrighty then.
Going on in this house.
All right, let's go
Video.
back to the video. Let's hit play. Dang, them glasses.
And
messing
so
with me.
from that, we get some of the greatest, entertainers in soul music, disco music. Sylvester was a child of the church, sang in the Los Angeles Community Choir before he became Sylvester with.
Whoa,
Cotton.
whoa, 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 whoa. Go back to that. Let me see that. What is that?
Yeah, that is a man.
It's a whole man.
He's
No,
a
no,
boy.
no. We got to get right on. Or maybe if you got to play and hit pause, we could do that.
Before he became.
Whoa, wait, hold up.
So-
There it is.
Right there.
Sashay Shantae. Crazy right here. But a product of the church.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember what he said, a product of the church. This is what the church produced.
Right.
Right?
The hell is this?
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, this is past probably all us of people that may be a little bit older than us. They may remember these names and stuff. I don't remember the names. I haven't looked into it. But one thing we got to realize is that these were probably, gospel music. It was like, hey, this is like listening to Kirk Franklin or who else? I don't know who's big gospel music.
Michael Todd.
Gospel music.
Oh, Glorilla.
Lecrae.
You said Glorilla.
No, music. Gospel singers.
Oh,
Toss of Cobbs.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Donnie
I don't know.
McKirkland.
CeCe Winans.
Yeah,
CeCe
Winans,
Donnie
Don
McKirkland.
Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, Marvin
The
Sapp. That's
Doors.
Okay, whatever. I don't know these people. If y'all don't understand, I didn't believe in God at one point in my life, so gospel music didn't mean nothing to me.
But Cap, I mean, even going back to that, like naming those people, even when I think about it. No, Cap, I'm you paused.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He totally paused. I'm gonna let you go.
No, go ahead.
Because you paused. All right, so with you saying that and we naming certain of those individuals, now that I think back on it, like all of them do have that flamboyant,
gay
air about them, and the women are very masculine. So very masculine. So hey, it's a spirit, and it's not of God that's in the church. Yep. That's proof.
Close the door. All right, let's go back to the man. That dude right there.
It's flaming.
That's
What's
crazy.
What's that guy
I am afraid of that. That look like Magic Johnson's son. All right, hit play.
Lester with, the hop band and part of the Cockettes. And so
What?
there's
The what?
alternative-
The what?
The who?
The
Cockettes. Listen. Let's just keep
playing.
playing. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. This is great.
That people are finally starting to acknowledge and talk about. I feel like it comes out at its best.
Whoa. What the hell?
What's going on?
Oh, wait. That's a man behind the other man.
Yeah.
He's like.
He in there, Cap.
He in
Disco
there.
era right here.
Yeah, he in
like
there.
what? Back in the what?
All right, hit play. Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
Music is really where we get the
Wait, he ain't got no clothes
full
on.
story of gays and
Where the gospel
gospel,
music come from,
gays who
Yeah,
came out
Cap,
of gospel.
It's the spirit in it.
I'm just
and
saying,
disco
this
music
is
as
before the
gospel,
millennials.
because so much of the
Just
just is gospel music.
Throw that out there.
Even if gospel
Wait, go back.
Hold on. What that song say?
We missed a lot. Go back a little bit. Yeah, hit play. Yeah, right here.
really where we get the full throttle story of gays and gospel, gays who came out of gospel, and disco music as gospel, because so much of the output of the 70s just is
Wait,
gospel.
stop. It says earth can be just like heaven. 2 tons of fun. That's a gospel song.
It says Fantasy Honey Worker Special 12. No, okay, maybe.
That's a disc.
Okay, I bet. Okay. All right, bet.
Fantasy Honey Records.
That's before my time.
Because y'all know about the honey packs now. All right, hit play.
Even if gospel radio stations and gospel
Whoa, stop. I was born this way.
Yeah.
That's one of the things they like to say too, Cap. I was born like this. I was born gay.
Yeah, you can't be born gay.
Nope, not at all.
God made man upright.
Stop being a
The
damn
only way
fool.
you born gay is if you look down and there's nothing there. Then you could be born gay, like something's not right. But if you look down there and you have a outward, and the opposite sex has an inward, then no, you were made the right way, sir.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Go ahead.
promoters didn't put these artists on their programs. It was gospel music to a disco beat, accepted by a secular audience.
So stop right here. So it's about to show, how gospel transitioned to disco because of the gays is all involved, and it just went right in there. This is what it says. It says the opening of a gospel disco has caused mixed emotions from a sector of the recording industry, right? So it's kind of like they just like, wait a minute, it's gospel. How could it be, disco? What they dancing to it half naked? Same thing like the church.
Yep.
All right, they may have clothes on, but them dresses be tight.
pencil dresses.
What you call them?
I think they're called pencil dresses.
You know what they call.
Yeah,
What you gonna say?
pencil
You
dresses.
think they call pencil dresses?
Because they're called
You used to be
pencil
looking
dresses.
at them, wasn't you? Nasty. Hit play.
The gospel airs of Dayton, Ohio. God helps those who help themselves.
Wait. Hold up. That's a song. That's a gospel song, but they playing it in the disco.
Yep.
God help those who help themselves. And then he dancing with this Edomite looking
Milk of
creature.
magnesia.
Hell no.
But this what was going on. This was the gospel to disco transition, and it was so easy because it's wickedness on both sides. Go ahead, play.
Minor disco hit. 21st Century Singers. They did a record called Sunday Night Fever.
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Now that makes sense
Saturday
right
night
there.
fever.
When you
Okay.
think about it,
That's crazy.
Christians go to the club Friday night.
Yes, sir.
You know, go to the club Saturday night,
Yeah.
and then go to the church Sunday morning.
Right.
It don't mean nothing to them, right? So them just flipping the song from Saturday Night Fever was the song about a bunch of debauchery. Yeah, to just flip the name over to Sunday Night Fever, they'll do it. Now, all praises for righteous leaders.
Right.
Our righteous leaders, they'll be like, listen, you know, I know we doing Israelite music, righteous music. Let's make sure we don't take a secular song, change a couple words, and say it's a Israelite song.
Right.
I remember that a long time ago because some
Yes,
brothers was
sir.
doing that. It was like have a song and then just change up a couple words, and it was like, no, we're not gonna do that. You know, we're gonna make completely different music. Let's not do that. Right? That's real leaders right there. That's real
that is.
shepherds. Because it'll keep you in that mindset. You'll be saying the old words, right? But for them, let's just change a word. Saturday Night Fever, Sunday Night Fever. It's all good.
You think it's Future the whole time until he
Yeah,
starts
you
talking
think
about
it's
God.
Future.
The opening verse start talking about God.
Right.
Yeah, hit play.
Saturday Night Fever. Gloucester Williams, Calvin Bridges, and Spirit of Love. I mean, so there were a lot of gospel people playing with the sound. And a certain segment of church people loved that because they could have something comparable and could even maybe sneak off to the discos. But they had gospel music that sounded like disco.
So it's letting you know that the people in the church, this was good for them.
Yep.
Because it was like, I can still go and party. I can still put on be half naked, go to the church. I mean, go to the same thing, but go to the disco and I can hear godly music.
That's it.
I think who was that? I think Luke made a song. He took that song Melodies from Heaven.
Yeah.
And he took the Rain Down on Me part
Yep.
and turned it into a strip club song.
Yeah.
You know?
It was actually a 70s groove.
It was actually a what?
A 70s groove. Like the Melodies from Heaven song.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I believe you.
Oh, what I'm saying is I'm going back to what we're going in here is that a lot of the Christians with the music, they took a 70s groove, then they put gospel lyrics on there, but it was still that 70s feel to it.
Oh, okay.
And people
So
at that time they knew the song
they
was
just
raunchy.
they took disco music and put gospel name to it.
That's
right.
it.
So yeah, so Christians are able to go to church. They was okay with this because they was able to go to the disco and still make themselves feel like they're doing something good, right? Because Christianity is just a feeling, right? Christians feel like because they paid money that they're doing good. They feel like if they go to church on Sunday, it's good no matter what they did all week. It's a feeling to them, right? It's not about, that's why they say their relationship. It's a feeling.
That's it.
I feel like I have a relationship with Christ. It's not about actually doing anything. And that's the big problem, right? Hit play.
Disco period, but there's this period, particularly in like the 80s, the early 90s. It's like an interesting time in gospel where a lot of them are per se crossing over, but they aren't necessarily crossing over into the R&B or into the pop. When they say they're having these hits or they're crossing over, it's into the club and the dance worlds.
Well, there's two things were happening.
That's really messing me up.
So
Why are you running?
the first thing to look at, because the first 80s moment you get is the Clark sisters, You Brought the Sunshine.
Always.
Yep.
Love the band Clark.
My mom loved it.
That's a gospel song?
Yeah. That is.
Man, I don't even know who that is.
Ain't the Clark sisters made that little Hi-Ya song? Or am I somebody else?
I think that was somebody else.
Oh, it might be somebody else.
I don't know, but she could have a heart attack.
She
at any
morbidly
but-
obese.
Like,
So the church back then
yeah,
didn't
like-
care about you being fat either.
Of course not. They don't care now.
All right, hit play.
No, that is them.
So the
Made the
Clark
Hurry Up song.
sisters were a huge breakthrough. Not a huge breakthrough in the sense of like what had happened in the 70s. So in the 70s, you had two groups that we actually know of. One was a quartet, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, and they scored their first disco hit in the 70s with Mighty High.
That's a church song?
I don't know about that one, Cap.
So that was getting like disco play
rock the
before
boat.
there was a
Oh,
disco
I ain't
chart.
rock the boat.
At the same time, you also get
me again
the New
and
York
again.
Community Choir. They did a song called "I'll Keep a Light in My Window," which had been recorded by the Mighty Clouds of Joy, actually, like the same year, and a few other like inspirational artists. The difference with New York Community Choir and Mighty Clouds was they actually went into the discos. They didn't just say, "Thank you for playing us."
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It just keep getting worse
Whoa,
and worse.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
crazy.
Hold on now. What was old boy doing over there? Can we rewind this?
He was definitely
This dude was over there.
Choir and Mighty Clouds was they actually went into the discos.
Well,
They
look at your
didn't
boy in the shorts.
Yeah.
That
just
is.
say,
That's wild.
"Thank you for playing."
Look at
us."
him. Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, what the hell? Twerking ain't new.
It ain't. It's been around, Cal. Ask Kirk Franklin. He know.
Dang.
That's definitely a
What is
phase of
going on here?
PCP,
Molly's and
Acid.
Percocets.
acid,
Nah, that's
LSD.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
That's a Quaalude right there. That's when they still had them. You play?
Us, we can't come to
Boy
the
getting it in
discos
down there.
because we're good holy people.
still dress like that
And
in the
so
church
Mighty
today.
Clouds
Yeah, they do.
and
Club
New
J
York
do
Community
like
Choir
in a
both
diaper.
did that, much to the outrage of church people.
All right, let's go to 9 minutes and 24. Let's jump through this a little bit because something I wanted to bring up, something to kind of go into. Hit that 9 minutes and like 20
And
seconds.
R&B and
I don't know where we at now. What number you at now? Oh, we'll just keep going.
attention for attempting to do gospel and R&B in one.
What I notice is the third through line in all of this is that these women are all charting with in the club or the music that's associated heavily with gay culture. So do you think the backlash from the church was because they knew that's who was buying up the music?
Absolutely. If in fact, I'll refer people to my God's Music Is My Life.substack.com, my feature on Tremaine. That's my argument, is that the outrage was about who she was singing to, because you also cannot talk about these albums and these songs and these women going and singing for the children without talking about it.
Talking about what?
as The AIDS era.
The AIDS
era of
era.
the
And
AIDS
I wanted
epidemic.
to touch this too, because you had all this, gospel music, these homosexuals that were in the church, the disco music, right? And now comes the big AIDS pandemic, right? Give me that Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse
61.
Yeah, 61.
Deuteronomy chapter.
Start at verse 59.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 59.
Because this one thing we have to realize that, we know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Through all their evil and wickedness that they were doing, God, he set that place on fire, right? And so I guess we thought that they were going to be able to do all this evil and then this wouldn't happen again, right? Read that.
Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance.
Right. God's going to bring plagues upon our people when they don't keep the laws of God. And guess what? All this gospel music, this homosexual music they was bringing out, guess what? God said, okay, hold my beer. What it would say, hold my unleavened bread. No. Hold my unleavened bread. Let me show these people something. Go ahead.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of.
All the diseases of Egypt, so all the little bumps and stuff that's all over them. You got to think about it here. They was getting it in. They were, gospel at this time, not gospel, but disco around this time, they was doing the dude had on booty shorts with no shirt on, and he was twerking in the disco, listening to gospel music.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Cap, the other brother had on the thumb. I don't know. We forgot.
I didn't look at that. I didn't see
that hard.
I didn't see no man in a thong.
Look at that, man.
What you looking at?
Everybody saw it. I ain't just
But keep reading.
And they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Right, and that's where you got HIV, AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. What they got now? They got different names now.
That blue waffle.
That
The
black
blue
herb.
waffle, right? They got all kinds of different names now of stuff. They changed it around or whatever. All right, VD. That's what it's bringing on. So we see church music is bringing this stuff on. Church music, right? Somebody just wrote, my friend died and he had AIDS and he was at those clubs and at the church too, right? So we see that this is what it's bringing forth, right? This music that came from the church. And I always wondered, why are all these musicians in these churches, why they all seem gay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's the connection? Right. And we're seeing the connection right here, right? This is the devil's music right here.
That's it.
That's the connection, right? Hit play. Back to the video.
Which was quietly, destroying music departments in churches.
Whoa. It says that the AIDS pandemic was destroying
music
departments in the church.
Oh man, that's crazy.
It was destroying the music department in the church, which let you know that they were gay.
Yeah.
Right? And they were gay and they were getting punished from the Lord.
That's it.
And it was messing up the whole music department. People was just dying.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, you played yourself. Hit play.
It was also like raising to the forefront the church's hypocrisy around homosexuality. For a Tremaine to go into the garage and Studio 54 in the incarnation it was at that time.
Whoever Tremaine is, I guess, somebody look up Tremaine. I guess he was a gospel singer. I don't know too much about, I'm glad, all praises, I don't know nothing about Tremaine. I don't know, just type in Tremaine and type in gospel. Tremaine Hawkins. Tramaine. That's a man. That was the man that was dressed like a woman.
Whoa.
Tremaine,
that's crazy.
Zula Richardson, known professionally as Tremaine Hawkins.
Go ahead.
Is an American award-winning gospel singer. Turtle water rubbing off on me, man. Dang.
You didn't even drink none.
Touched the bar. I know, man. Since beginning her career in 1966.
Wait, that was a woman?
It's posed as a woman, but it looks like a man.
Bruh.
So I'm confused.
Uh-oh.
Hawkins has won 2 Grammy, 2 Dove, 19 Stellar Awards.
I don't know what that is.
Tremaine
You gotta guess,
Azula Davis, also known as Lady Tremaine Hawkins. So I don't know if this was a woman or a man.
But that's crazy. We're talking about a gospel singer, and we don't even know. We can't even tell if it's a man or a woman.
That is crazy.
We're like, I don't know. We don't know. I don't want to be like, yeah, that's a sister, and then like, no, that's a man.
It's a whole man.
Damn.
I have no idea. Okay, so who knows? Whatever that is, right?
If you old brothers know, post it in the
post it in the chat.
All you old 70s disco brothers.
Yeah. they looking at their sparkly shirt right now. They looking at it right now in the
with
closet.
the bell bottoms. Ready to play
matter of fact, I know we got somebody out there with a sparkly shirt.
Oh,
he ain't in there? Okay, all right. I know he got a sparkly shirt. All right, hit play.
Huge statement that she was not making these lines of delineation, that she really did believe the gospel was for everyone. And she talked about the church's attitude towards homosexuality. And she said something to the effect of they would rather shun it than accept it.
What? Why should they accept it?
Right.
Why should the church accept sin? Right. And you know what? You know, sometimes people get upset when you start talking about sin and you talk about homosexuality. The gays go crazy. They're like, oh, what about this? What about that? What about lying? All sin is wrong.
Yeah.
All sin is wrong. Every last sin is wrong. You just get your panties all wadded up when we talk about you letting another man go inside your butthole.
The hell is this?
Right?
Nasty word.
You get your pants all riled up when we talk about y'all scissoring. Scissor me timbers, right?
Oh my God.
You just get mad. You know what I'm saying? You probably a liar too. You know, you probably all these different things. But you get mad when we point out that one sin that you just don't want to let go. Let it go. Stop being gay. Right?
But what it is,
Go ahead.
Now, what it is, Cap, is they're used to having that defense mechanism because the people who usually would say something are those who would also be offenders of whatever it is they're bringing up. Like, you a liar, you this. But when they have interactions with us and we coming from the other side of the cloth where we ain't doing those things, now it's a real kind of like shock to them. We're like, damn, my usual defense mechanisms ain't working because y'all ain't the evil niggas that I'm used to.
Do not compute. Does not compute.
J5, what's happening to me?
What is going on?
All right, let's get off of this. Let's go to another one. Get over the disco and gospel. Probably the same thing. It's probably going to be talking about the same thing. I didn't look at this one, but let's watch that. Disco and gospel. Man, this dude look fruity. Where we at?
There we go.
Hallelujah.
The storefront church in Oakland. They called it the Love Center. And unlike mainstream Pentecostal churches, the Love Center adopted the Bay Area's countercultural approach to sexuality.
Nigga, you gay.
This is where the Hawkins family and sort of black Pentecostal community
in the St. Tremaine Hawkins.
Yeah.
Man, Tremaine Hawkins, he or she must have been the gay savior.
Influential.
Very influential.
Go ahead.
Is so important for thinking about a new era in Christianity.
In practice, same-gender loving brothers and sisters have been included at every juncture and in every phase of the life of our black churches.
That made no sense.
It's just kind of a don't ask, don't tell.
There we go.
There you said it.
There we go.
The original don't ask, don't tell.
That's it.
What's wrong with you? It says in every section and every juncture of the Christian church, it's